Please welcome Francisco Quiroga, Mexican ambassador to Germany.
Neggst reinvented the egg, a fully functional, plant-based alternative that is healthy, cookable, and tasty. But this isn't just innovation on a plate. It is a leap toward food systems that are ethical, sustainable, and resilient. It is science with purpose, answering the call of a planet under pressure. And behind this leap stands a Mexican scientist. Veronica is a woman redefining what leadership in science means. Fearless, brilliant, and deeply human. She's not just building a product, she's building a path. That is why Neggst deserves the Falling Walls Science Breakthrough of the Year. Because the future of food should be shaped by bold science and by voices like hers.
Breaking the Wall of Eggstinction. Veronica Garcia Arteaga. Neggst.
Hi, everyone. So this is not a chicken egg. It cooks, looks, and tastes like one, but it's made completely out of plant-based products. I developed the first plant-based raw egg. One product for frying, baking, scrambling, making sauces, and even for making meringues. One single product to prepare all your favorite foods. I started this journey because myself, I wanted to remove animal products from my diet. However, eggs were for me the hardest to live out. We can find it in so many different products, and they're also in so many different presentations. However, the more I learned about them and their impact, the more I was shocked, especially their water footprint. Did you know that it takes 200 liters of water to produce one single chicken egg? And who eats just one egg? I know I didn't. So still people don't know what are the real problems of consuming chicken eggs. But the reality is completely different. We are consuming 1.5 trillion eggs globally. We are using millions of hens and tons of resources. Plus, if you keep close look into the food tech or the food industry, you have seen that we have been impacted a lot by the avian flu. Some countries more than others, but it's still the risk there, and it's growing, and it's not stopping now. And there's no really egg alternatives out there. And because eggs are really complex, eggs, like I said, they can be used in so many different ways. They have a complex structure. Only the egg whites include 150 different proteins, even more when we count the egg yolks and the shell. And redoing that with plant ingredients is challenging, because plant proteins, they have their own attributes. Their final functionalities, their taste, and the color also depend on the process of extraction, on the final characteristic of each of the ingredients, and also the storage and the harvest from the seeds, but also from the proteins. And we at Neggst, we have cracked this science. So we found the best combination of plant-based ingredients and the right process parameters, so we can achieve the entire functionalities of a chicken egg. We have 4 pending patents in Europe, in US, and also in Japan, where we protect this combination, this process, but also we have designed and built a prototype machine that creates this membrane around the egg yolk. We wanted to have the complete resemblance of a chicken egg. So this membrane is as thin as possible so people cannot feel it when you eat it, but as strong as possible so it survives the process when we produce it until it comes to the consumer. Right now, this product we finalized all the development part. Next year, we're just finalizing the scale-up and putting together this prototype so we can produce automatically, and how we package and preserve it that it takes enough, that the shelf life is enough to bring to the consumers. But we were not waiting. We wanted to start making an impact and checking the testing the consumer demands. So the last 2 years, we developed other products. We launched these 4 products into the market. These products were developed completely focusing on food service because we wanted to pair with already known chefs and other customers that can bring final consumers the view and show how products, egg alternatives can really look like and taste like. We are in several restaurants already in Germany, and we are expanding to higher, bigger accounts and also other markets. Just this year, we have already shown that we offer a healthier product, but also a really impactful product. We are a female-led company that we are built on science, but we are building science or bringing science to people that with products that can actually be tasted. So we are really proud of what we have achieved. We have seen that this category is the newest from the plant-based or the alternative sector. We see how it's grown, and yeah. And if you're interested in the future of food, please let's talk, and I'm happy to answer any questions.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. We needed someone with a knock, knock, knock on the door, so that's great. Okay. Stefan, first question. Thank you.
So I know that you have your patents pending, but could you explain a little bit of the science background? How did you go about the protein and egg white, yolk?
Yeah, so we have 2 completely components, so 2 different components, egg white and egg yolk. Each of them had a different ingredients of plant proteins. We have also some hydrocolloids. We have some, for example, vegetables like sweet potato inside and some fats. That we, the right combination, we have our patent is not broad, so it's really strict on the range of ingredients that we're using and the amounts. And for the egg white and the egg yolk are specifically the same. Also the process, we have seen if we do a different process, either we cook it or we destroy the way the proteins and the hydrocolloids makes the gel. So that's why it makes us unique.
Second question was by Syriac.
Yeah, I was confused by the market size because it's obviously a very large market, but you're saying the TAM is 2.4 billion. Where does that come from?
So the market size, it's growing right now. The egg alternatives are just 1% in the world, but if we compare it to the plant-based milks, for example, it's 14%. We are projecting that this category will also grow as much. So just the egg category will be almost 2 billion global market.
Yeah, next question by Luca.
I know it's silly, but can you package everything into a shell?
We actually have a patent on a shell also. It's a really interesting project because I think it makes it, we wanted to really recreate the whole experience of a chicken egg. We have the prototype, we have the patent, we know how to do it, we talked to partners already. However, we also consider at the end it will be a compost product, like packaging. So we're rethinking if there's the real packaging that we want to use or if there's anything else that we want to bring it.
To make it compostable.
Yeah, so it is compostable already, the one we have, yes.
Fantastic. Inga was first.
No, you can go.
Yeah, well, please.
How do you see regulatory approval, and especially in different geographies like Europe, US? Like, what's the road to that?
So that was really important for us. We wanted to start plant-based because we wanted to, we didn't want to limit ourselves. So we are non-novel. We are using only approved ingredients. And we are really excited for other ingredients that are coming because our patents were looking already into the future. So we already were thinking which other ingredients or processes we could use. And we include that into our patent.
Inga.
Thank you very much. So what's the feedback regarding taste? Because I think taste is always one of the most difficult ones.
We actually have a really good feedback. It's also, we need to say that there's a lot of people that are skeptical. So those who come to us are the ones that are really looking for the solutions. Either the restaurants are looking for plant-based or vegan. They don't have any alternative to eggs or to their breakfast. So we had really good feedback from those people. When we compare 1-to-1 in a blind, I think it will really depend how much eggs you eat and how much used to it and which presentation do you eat it also. But we had really great feedback on that.
This umami taste of the egg. Okay, another question could be possible for 30 seconds. Yes, no question. Yes, please.
Amazing, Veronica. Thank you. Nutritionally speaking, how comparable are these eggs to the chicken eggs?
Thank you.
Yes, we are 380% more fibers. We have no cholesterol. We have like 40% less saturated fats. We are working in increasing our protein content, but we are already with a good amount of, we are already source of protein.
Perfect. That's quite a pitch because you're also solving the question, breaking the wall of the chicken egg question, right? We don't need to ask anymore.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.